Hi, my name's Dave. I'm your scheduling specialist for Just Planet, and I'm here to introduce you to a new tool that's been added to Just Planet. As you might have or may have seen a message from our team, if you haven't, you can go to our website, which is justplanet.com, and go to the bottom of the website and go to webinars, and you'll actually be able to see that we added this new tool. And of course, you should also know that we keep adding new tools, and you can see a list of things that have been added over the last few months. All right, so if I go to this one here too, it actually shows you the tool that I'm actually talking about today, which is the scheduling of manpower. All right. So you could actually go ahead and look at that at your convenience, but I'm going to show you how it can be used to help companies that have manpower constraints. It can be associated with machines as well, but in this case, what I'm going to show you a little bit right now is about people-oriented scheduling. All right, so I've got a number of jobs showing right now on my list here. So if I'm in the understanding schedule and I've selected the icon called jobs, job view, and it's showing me my jobs and it's showing me a lot of information that's very important. And of course, this is a visual scheduling tool, so it's important to know that I'm going to show you a lot just by looking at what the tool provides. In fact, notice this job, the first job here, is 6 days late. That's right there. It also tells me that it's been started. So the first operation, in this case, it's green right here. It has been started. And you can see other jobs that have similar characteristics as well. So the job is 6 days late. This one's 6 days late, et cetera, down the line there. And it actually shows you when it starts to turn late. If I hit this down arrow here, it'll actually show you when the customer wanted a delivery of that. And you notice that it's also showing me that I've got a number of operations in play. This one here, the paint step actually has been completed. I haven't started the A&E portion of that. And of course, there's the other two task oriented, and I've got a T30 and a T40 here. And I've got, in this case here, and this is part of that new enhancement to the software, it's showing you that I've got three heads, three people assigned, and this is what it's done here too. So in fact, if I were to change that, let's go ahead and edit the number of heads here, and let's just reduce it to 2 heads, all right? Just say okay. What you're going to see immediately is that it actually takes that, of course, it's going to remove one of the people assigned to it, but it also got longer, all right? And that means the time that it takes to do this job is actually taking longer than what it was just a moment ago. So you notice that now that job is currently, and that certain job now is actually 11 days late now. So I'm going to undo what I did there. Okay, I didn't necessarily have to do that, but I'm going to do that just to show you that I do have the undo capability. Now I'm going to go in here and edit that heads characteristic because I want to try to see if I can accommodate the 6 days late or remove the 6 days late now too. So I'm going to click on, again, that edit here. And I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to change that to, let's add a couple more people to this. And let's just say okay to that. So it should reduce the time it takes to do that. Now, the bad news is that by doing that, it didn't actually get my delivery on time because I still have a constraint here for this task, and that is in my a different department, if you will. And so if I look at this too, that's in my customs department, by the way. So if I look at this, I might want to make adjustments here too. You notice I need to take a couple of days out of here to do that. So if I hit again my edit heads day here, and if I just add one in here, okay, and let's see if it helps me there. Well, there it is. Now, the good news is that it's ending pretty close to where I want it to, so I didn't take and affect any other jobs out there. And you notice that up on the top, it actually shows you that information. So it says, before we did that change, there was 19 jobs late. By doing that, I reduced it, and actually now I've removed this job again from my late characteristics, and of course now I have 18 jobs that are late. All right, and of course that job is now going to be delivered on time. And you could do similar characteristics to many jobs. You don't have to go to the detail I did, but you could come in here and just say edit change, and I can just say, okay, I want to add 4 here to this particular one. All right, and you notice that it did bring it in sooner, of course, is 4 days late, but it didn't make it on time. So I'm going to edit the heads here again, and I'm going to add in another head here. Oop, let's go here, 3 heads on there. Just say OK. And you see now that I've got my schedule that is on time for those two. So that's how easy it is to schedule using the heads functionality or people functionality. And of course, it does show up if I were to go to the box fab area, I can go look at um, the view of all the jobs that are currently being scheduled in that particular department. You can see all of them here too as well. And if you click on this one, it shows you there's two assigned here, and you click on here, there are multiples too as well. There's 3. And of course, this one here has 2 assigned. So it shows you that too. So I'm actually making good use of my resource capacity. And of course, I also noticed that you also notice within this, it's actually cross shifts too as well. So it's a really exciting capability. I think you'll find it very productive and useful to use your resources better and to get on-time delivery performance. So you're in control and you can visually see what's happening while you're doing it. It's a great addition to our tool, and I hope that we can help you in the future. Thank you, and appreciate you taking a look at our software.